Eagles fans, it's time to dive deep into the latest happenings at the NovaCare complex. If you've been keeping an eye on the team's off-season practices, there's plenty of drama and insight to digest, from Jalen Hurts' continued evolution as the leader of the offense to some intriguing positional battles heating up. Let's break it down! The Jalen Hurts Show. It was business as usual for Jalen Hurts as he continues to impress on and off the field. Coming off an MVP-caliber Super Bowl performance, Hurts picked up right where he left off in the 2024 season, looking sharp in the early OTAs. While Hurts didn't stretch the field much, he was methodical, decisive, and efficient, showcasing his ability to quickly read defenses and make the right throw at the right time. In a session where many of his teammates were absent, most notably Devonta Smith, who missed practice, Hurts' accuracy stood out, with his lone incompletion being a pass just slightly outside Dallas Goedert's reach. His chemistry with the Eagles' star tight end is already evident, and if the rest of the offense can stay healthy, the unit will continue to operate at an elite level. It's important to note that while Hurts was in the spotlight, A.J. Brown, who's also been the talk of the town, didn't take part in much, limiting his reps to a few drills. With a long season ahead, the Eagles are understandably managing their star wide receivers' workload. The Hurts offense revelation, speaking of A.J. Brown, former Eagle LaShawn Shady McCoy, stirred up some headlines recently when he revealed a conversation he had with Brown, in which A.J. allegedly said that Jalen Hurts essentially runs the Eagles' offense, not the offensive coordinator. McCoy's statement raised a few eyebrows, but to be fair, there's nothing inherently controversial about the idea. When you've got a franchise quarterback who's proven his worth in such a short time, it's not surprising that the offense will revolve around him. As McCoy explained, players in the locker room reportedly believe that the offense is built to fit Hurts' unique skill set. And why wouldn't it be? Hurts is a dual-threat quarterback who's capable of running, passing, and changing the game in so many ways. The fact that the offense may be tailored to him is an affirmation of his growth. But let's clear the air here. McCoy's phrasing might have been a little off, but there's no real controversy. It's just a subtle acknowledgement of how Hurts' command of the offense is now undeniable. Yes, the offensive coordinator, whether it's Kellen Moore or anyone else, will call the plays, but Hurts' ability to execute and even adjust plays at the line of scrimmage has always been a feature of his game. Key camp battles. Who's making moves? Let's pivot to the defense, where there are some important storylines emerging early in the OTA sessions. Cooper Deene, from nickel to outside corner? One of the most interesting positional developments involves rookie cornerback Cooper Deene, who's been getting reps at both nickel and outside cornerback. The Eagles' defense under Vic Fangio is known for its versatility, and Deene has embraced this flexibility. Though he's primarily played as a nickel in college, Deene is showing the coaching staff he can also handle the outside corner role when needed. In base defensive sets, Deene has slid outside to pair with Quinan Mitchell, forming a formidable duo on the perimeter. However, he's also continuing to practice in the slot, where his physicality and exceptional tackling ability make him a strong asset. The versatility Deene offers is a massive plus, especially as teams in the NFC East have loaded up on explosive receiving talent. "Wherever they need me, I'll play," Deene said in an interview, exuding the kind of confidence every coach wants in a rookie. As things stand, Deane's ability to adapt could make him a key contributor for the Eagles, even as a rotational player. Quinan Mitchell, gunning for the top spot. Another player making noise in camp is second-year cornerback Quinan Mitchell, who's determined to prove he's ready for prime time. After getting reps on both sides of the field, Mitchell was asked whether he'd ever want to shadow an opposing team's number. One wideout. His response? Absolutely, but he also understands that Fangio's defense doesn't always call for that. Mitchell's confidence and self-awareness are noticeable, and while he may not be shadowing top receivers every week, his versatility and willingness to take on any challenge make him a player to watch. Jix Hunt, rising star on the edge. The Eagles' pass rush is another area of intrigue. Last season, the defense was solid, but there's always room for improvement. Enter Jix Hunt, who's been turning heads during these early OTA sessions. A star in the making, Hunt was a menace during one-on-one drills, even managing to sack Jalen Hurts in a one-on-one session. A sign that his growth is real.